CM Punk may have a role in the brand new thriller series Revival, but there will be no revival for his wife, because AJ Lee's WWE career doesn't look to be happening, as CM Punk claims they don't work well together. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and CM Punk's been running his mouth a little bit more. Some people over the years have wanted AJ Lee to return. For some weird reason, people treat AJ Lee like she is the Austin of the women's division. I've never understood it. I mean, if she came back, I'd be okay with it. If she came back, I'd be like, you know what, cool. She was better than most and whatnot. But was she this GOAT? Was she the greatest of all time? Absolutely not. But we hear people all the time saying they want AJ Lee to return. How great would it be if AJ Lee returned? Well, according to CM Punk, she isn't going to return because there's some things that they just don't do together, and it looks like working together is one of them, and he's ruled out a WWE return on her behalf. So he went on to speak about AJ Lee, but before that, he spoke about his new role in this upcoming series Revival. I believe it's actually already on, where CM Punk plays a drug dealer called Anthony Tony Check. Pretty ironic that CM Punk always seems to play these. I'm pretty sure in the Mayans he played a guy that got addicted to drugs, and now he's playing another drug dealer, and it's weird for a guy that claims to be drug free. Every time he gets into these shows, he's always playing some sort of drug dealer scumbag. I guess maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm not saying he's a drug dealer, but you could argue he is a bit of a scumbag. But I mean, if you want to see what he said about this Revival show, you can check out on TVinsider.com. Apparently it looks pretty good. We might actually check out an episode or two. I don't know, but in terms of, going to be a hardcore fan, is it going to be the next Breaking Bad? Probably not, but let's talk about what everybody wants to hear. So, CM Punk opened up on AJ Lee, her possibly returning to WWE since everyone wants it. But CM Punk set the record straight. He says that they've got a mutual respect for each other's independence and that they will not be working together even though fans may be disappointed. But he said there's a silver lining in seeing a couple that knows exactly what works for them. And pretty much it sounded like he was trying to keep AJ Lee away from WWE. I wonder why he would be doing that. I wonder why. I'm looking at you, Roxanne Perez. But anyway, this is what CM Punk had to say on whether AJ Lee is coming back to WWE and whether or not they will be working together in the future. CM Punk said the following. He said, quote, "There are really two things me and my wife don't really do together. One is to work out and the other is to work together. It's really the perfect relationship. She is my partner through and through. She has her things and I have mine. When the right thing comes along, I guarantee we will work together. Although I'm not looking over her shoulder while she is slaving away at her computer telling her to write a role for me for her many projects coming up, I'm sure it will happen if it fits, and it has to fit. It can't be forced. It can't just be her writing something for me, or vice versa, or me trying to get her slotted into something because she is my wife. She is a creative genius and extremely talented in her own right. So anything we do end up doing together will be super fun, but it has to be the right fit." End of quote. Now, first of all, before we talk about the elephant in the room, CM Punk says that he's not going to get her slotted into something just because she is his wife. The last time I checked, AJ Lee was a professional wrestler, and she got into the wrestling business without CM Punk. She got into WWE without CM Punk. She became Divas Champion without CM Punk, and she got to the top of the women's division and was the number one person in it for a short period of time, and she did become the GM of Raw, and she got into some big storylines without being CM Punk's wife. So I think it's weird that he's almost like he's saying that she does her stuff and I do my stuff, but wrestling's my thing and it's not her thing, and she can't come back to wrestling, and that she's not going to get slotted into wrestling just because she's my wife unless it fits. I mean, if she wants to come back, What the fuck has it got to do with CM Punk, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. If she wants to come back, it's got nothing to do with him. She was a wrestler before he even came into the picture. If she wanted to come back and be a part of Evolution, if she wanted to come back and have a Mania feud with somebody, what's it got to do with CM Punk? Why would she need to work with him? Why would he have the final say? Why would he have any contribution to that whatsoever? Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's not like he's the one that got her started in wrestling. For all we know, I think she actually got to the WWE at a younger age than he did. I'm pretty sure she did. So, I mean, she accomplished her dream, I guess, although he would argue his dream never was WWE, because, like he said, when he left Ring of Honor to go to WWE, you know, he left professional wrestling. This guy shit on WWE a lot, and now that he's not in WWE, now that he is in WWE, sorry, he kisses her ass, and, you know, he bashes all the other companies like AEW. But, yeah, anyway, to the point here. So, yeah, CM Punk saying that AJ Lee, if he's not going to just slot her into WWE because it's his wife, I mean, it's got nothing to do with that. She's her own person. She's her own wrestler. Don't know what the fuck it's got to do with him. Plus, a lot of people are saying that there's rumours and stuff that when he was dating Daphne, he tried to keep Daphne away from WWE. She actually got released, I believe, while dating CM Punk, and there was rumours that he had an affair with someone else, and I completely forget about I forget the name of the wrestler, but it was someone else around like 2003, 2004. Honestly, can't remember her name. Maybe it was Jackie Gator, but I have seen the rumours suggesting that CM Punk was cheating on Daphne, and even when he was with Daphne, he was trying to keep her away. Some people are saying he was trying to keep her away from WWE because he didn't want her messing with other guys, and some people are saying he was trying to keep her away from WWE because he wanted to be messing around with other women. And I think when you look at his track record, that is certainly the more likely outcome. And look at CM Punk since he's returned. He's been sniffing around, you know, all these women that are like way younger than him, half his age. He's got this, you know, weird relationship where he keeps protesting that, you know, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez are his daughters. I wonder if he got one of those free subscriptions for Cora Jade, since that's his daughter. I wonder if she gives him the daddy price or whatever when it comes to the OF. But, you know, it's a bit creepy. This guy's hanging around him, and now he's desperate. He wants to keep AJ Lee away from WWE. I wonder why. You know, I wonder why the guy that is constantly hanging around with all the women in wrestling, I wonder why he wants to keep his wife as far away from that side of the business as possible. You know, is there any coincidence in that? You know, here, wrestling's my thing, AJ. It's not your thing. So you keep doing your books, you keep doing your Day of the Dead Girl magazines and your comic books and all this stuff, your novels. You do that stuff, and I'll stay in the WWE where all the hot chicks are half my age. I'll stay in the WWE where they all are. You know, it's like, what the hell? This guy is and people have called him womanizer. Absolutely fucking is. Would not trust this guy as far as you can throw him. And just the way he gets around, and the way he gets on with all these women, the way he interacts with them, is it any surprise that he doesn't want his wife to come back to WWE, and he's claiming that they don't work well together? He seemed to have no issue working together back in, 2012, 2013, 2014, when they were on WWE. Now, some people will say they weren't married back then, but you know what? Bullshit. They were still going out. So, yeah, to me, this is pretty obvious that CM Punk's trying to keep AJ Lee away from WWE. He doesn't want AJ Lee being in this company, touring with him, travelling with him. That's going to cramp his style. He can't creep up on Roxanne in the back. He can't do... I mean, he can post whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants, but we don't know how this guy is interacting around her when the cameras are off. And I guarantee you it's not the same when his wife would be there. He's not going to act the same way around Roxanne Perez as he does when it's just the two of them. He's not going to do the same thing when his wife's there. Not an absolute chance. So yeah, this guy claiming that he's not going to get AJ Lee just slotted back into the company. I wonder why. I wonder why he's not going to do that. I wonder why he's claiming they don't work well together. I mean, since when was that a thing? They don't, me and my wife we don't work well together, and we don't train together. Why is that? Is it because he would rather work out with Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez? Seriously? So his wife can't go to the gym where he hangs out with women, and his wife can't come to his workplace where he also hangs out with women. It's very strange. But anyway, he calls her a creative genius, but he refuses. She's a creative genius, but she's not good enough to come back into WWE or whatnot. It's pretty lame from CM Punk. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think down below. I do find these comments very weird, where he's claiming they don't work well together, and for him it's the perfect relationship. Yeah, keep her as far away from WWE as possible, so he can do whatever he wants, and for him, that is the perfect relationship. And it's almost like he's saying, where I don't look over her shoulder when she's slaving away on her computer, so therefore she needs to do the same thing for me, and she doesn't need to look over my shoulder when I'm perving on all the women in WWE. That's pretty much what he's saying right there. I give her space, so when I'm at WWE hitting on all the divas, she needs to give me my space. I mean, that's pretty much what I think that translates to in there for CM Punk. But anyway, guys, let us know what you think down below. And I gotta go, because I'm beginning to lose my throat here, beginning to lose my voice. Till next time, peace.